Hello taste buddies, hello our friends, welcome into our kitchen once again. Today we're doing Papoutsakia, but the summer version. No meat, you can see the other video, we've got the video with the meat. This is vegetarian and we're using mushroom instead of minced meat. Let's cook it together. So, very few ingredients, which is very important for lots of people, including me. We don't want too many ingredients in most of the recipes, nice and simple and affordable. So it's one aubergine here, one onion, one clove of garlic, a few mushrooms and a little bit of cheese, a little bit of parmesan to grate afterwards on the bechamel sauce. And here is some chili flakes, some thyme, some dry thyme, salt and pepper and a little bit of parsley. If you want to use rosemary, you can use rosemary. If you want to use any herbs you like, you can do it. So we're going to start with the aubergine, cut it in half lengthwise, and what we do with a little sharp knife, we're just going to split it a little bit, crisscross, so it will bake quicker.
That's a good tip.
So it's going to bake a lot quicker, and there you go. With a clove of garlic now, I'm going to cut a clove of garlic in half, and I'm going to give it just a little rub, just to flavor it a little bit. You don't have to do that if you don't like garlic. If you don't like garlic, don't use the garlic at all. We love garlic.
Is there anyone who doesn't like garlic?
Well, I guess so.
There must be, I guess.
Then, a little bit of olive oil. Not a lot, because you know aubergine loves olive oil. See, so whatever you put, the aubergine is going to absorb
Drink it, yeah.
So just a little bit of olive oil. Sprinkle a little bit of salt and pepper to season it. And then that goes in the oven for about 45-50 minutes until it's tender and cooked
And
all the way through.
And you're using the air fryer for that, aren't you?
I'm going to use the Ninja.
The Ninja.
Yeah. I won't use the air fryer. I'm going to bake it in the Ninja.
Okay.
You can use it. You can bake it in an ordinary oven. So that's it. The color of this oil, isn't it amazing?
Well, it's ours. It's bound to be amazing.
So this is it. This is the preparation of the aubergine. It's so easy. In the Ninja. 40 minutes, 45 minutes.
Or the oven if you haven't got a Ninja.
Or the oven if you haven't got a Ninja, same thing. Side down, okay?
Okay.
So here we go. 190 Celsius, I'm gonna do it for 45 minutes and then we'll check it anyway. The Ninja is a little bit noisy, but I'm sure you can hear me. So I've got the pan on the fire, not olive oil at this stage, and the first thing I'm going to put the mushrooms in, because we would like the mushrooms to release their natural juices, all the water they have. So simple, because you want them chopped finely, press it down, smash the mushroom, and cut. So this is the last of the mushroom.
You can hear them all sizzling in there, can't you? As they're releasing their water, their liquid.
And roughly chopped, small because you don't want big chunks. I mean that's going to shrink anyway while it's cooking. You know, mushrooms have so much moist in them. And while they're cooking and releasing their water, I'm just going to chop the onion and the garlic exactly the same way, nice and small. Here you can see now they released most of their water there. So now is the time to put the onion in, and the garlic is all mixed in here all together, chopped roughly and finely. And now is the time to drizzle a little bit of olive oil and also some chili flakes. While I open the fridge to get the tomato puree, the tomato paste out, I found 5 little cherry tomatoes. And this is our idea, the idea of the taste buddies cooking, okay? Don't waste anything. What am I going to do with them? Put them in the sauce. I've got tomato puree, tomato, mushrooms, garlic. Fantastic. So chop these little sweet beauties.
It's a concept way of cooking, isn't it? Really?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So for fresh tomato and tomato puree, I'm going to give it extra flavor, and I'm not wasting my little tomatoes. Tomatoes or tomatoes?
Depends which side of the pond you're on.
Yeah. Time for the fresh tomatoes to go in. The rest of the ingredients really. So, tomato puree, tablespoon, a bit of seasoning, bit of salt, always plenty of pepper, thyme, some lovely dry thyme from the mountains here.
So get yourselves over here and get yourself some.
And a little water. So give this a good stir, bring it to the boil, and simmer it. We're going to simmer it for about 10 minutes until we have no moist in the pan and the tomatoes are cooked. So this is absolutely lovely. Meanwhile, I cut my parsley, a beautiful bunch of parsley, and I'm going to use that right at the last minute to keep it nice and fresh.
Okay.
So, see you all in a minute. Fantastic. It looks lovely, it smells lovely, no moist. You can see it now, so we can fill our aubergines. So turn the fire off at this point. I've got this parsley, this beautiful parsley I cut just now, a few minutes ago. Big bunch goes in. Stir that in it. Give this lovely extra flavour. And I'll give you a little restaurant tip about the parsley or any herb. The best way to keep it, and it lasts you for days and days, is get a little food bag, put a piece of paper in it, a napkin or some kitchen roll or something, empty it in there, close it, put it in the fridge. That should last you for days. It can last you for a week, and it stays lovely and fresh like that. So.
And you've got fresh chopped parsley whenever you need it.
Yeah. And you can do that with any herb, yeah? You can do it with anything, basil, dill, but this is the best way. So, time for the bechamel. So a little bit of butter. And a little bit of flour. And make the roux. And this is what we're looking for, this nice consistency, this lovely roux, and the color is changing now. You can see the flour is actually cooking, and you won't get this not very pleasant floury taste in your mouth. So this is fine now for the milk to come in. So slowly add a bit of milk in it, and just carry on stirring. And you can tell now it's too thick, so I need more milk.
Just carry on.
This has been simmering for about 4 or 5 minutes, and it's nice and smooth now, and it's ready to turn the fire off and season it. Black pepper, a little bit of salt.
You don't want much though, do you?
Not much salt, no. And a little bit of nutmeg. Love nutmeg with the roux. Always gives you a beautiful, lovely aroma. Your fresh nutmeg.
Freshly grated, you can't beat it.
Absolutely agree. Okay, now a bit of cheese in the sauce and a bit of cheese on top.
That's why you didn't want much salt, isn't it?
Yep, so the cheese is salty. Mix that in it. The aubergine is ready, so it's time to assemble a lovely little Papoutsakia. We need 2 tablespoons now, one for the sauce, one for the bechamel. And what you do is all you can tell now is cooked. It's nice and soft. So just press the flesh a little bit just to make a little pocket. That's it.
Okay.
And put your filling in. This lovely mushroom, tomato, and all the herbs, it's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Any sauce left, if you have any left, you can always make a pasta. You can put it in risotto. You love when every time I mention pasta, you love.
Every time we say, if you've got anything left over, this is great pasta.
It is a great pasta.
We are big pasta fans. Yep.
So any bechamel, I was kept saying any bechamel left, which I always have left. I think I'm cooking in the olive tree, you know, a restaurant.
Doing a moussaka for 100,
Yeah. So any bechamel left, just let it cool down, put in a little jar, leave in the fridge, and that will keep for a few days, and you can use it for something else. So
if you're doing a lasagna or something, couldn't you?
Yeah, lasagna, pasticcio. So extra cheese on top, and that will go back on the Ninja until the bechamel is nice and brown. Everything is cooked now. The bechamel is cooked, the aubergine is cooked, the sauce is cooked. So all we're looking for now is color.
Brown it in the oven.
Just brown it. Okay, I'm gonna put on the Ninja where I started it, and I'm gonna set the Ninja to the grill session. No session. What I'm looking for?
Setting.
Setting. So it's gonna be on the grill setting. So because I need a color, but if you're gonna do it in the oven, whack it. Go up to 220 and put it in until it gets brown. So this was the Papoutsakia. It was amazing. We had it earlier on. It was absolutely amazing. So subscribe, click the button, join us.
Give us those thumbs up.
Give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.
Bye, taste buddies.
Take care and do this. It's absolutely amazing.